what is the output of this Python code, which is a brief Python test? As you can see, I'm defining a small list with 7 elements, and they are 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 7, 2. For the reference, if we print sum of list from the get-go, we get 27 for sum of the elements inside this list. So that is really 27. Now, if we look at the second line, we are trying to remove 3. If we end up removing all trees, for example, in this list, of course, we end up subtracting 9 out of 27, we get 18. If we remove 2 of the 3's in this list, then we end up with 21. If we end up only removing 1 3 out of this list, the answer is 24. And if we don't remove anything, then the answer is 27. The catch is in the second line, we are using the remove method and we are removing 3 from not the original list. We are actually defining a new list, which is this one, and we are removing 3 from that. So we are not affecting the original list at all. Therefore, when we get to the third line, we are printing the sum of list as if it hasn't changed. Therefore, the right answer is 27, and the rest of them not correct. Out of curiosity, if we want to see what happens to the new list we define here, it's as if we define a new list. So a new list that is sort of done using the elements starting from index 2 onward from the original list. So in the new list, we are using these elements. And then we are trying to remove 3. And just remember that remove only removes the first occurrence of observed number or element that is asked to be removed. So it will remove this one and won't touch the next one in the new list. Okay, so just with that in mind, just as a recall of what remove method does. So in this mechanism, in this procedure, nothing happens to the original list, and in printing the sum of lists, we get 27. And if you're interested to see a run of that in Jupyter Lab, then you can see that here I have the code ready. And if I run it, as expected, it shouldn't affect the sum of the list in the original list, 27. But if I have, for example, really removed 3 out of the original list, so the first occurrence of 3 should be removed, therefore the answer should be in this way, 24, which it is. So I hope that this little test and illustration is helpful in terms of showing how remove works.